and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet. I was going to get a new partner.
And my opinion, or our opinion, of course.
Oh, now it's his opinion. All right, today, Brad, we're going to talk about shoulder pain and why it's important to measure your shoulder. And then we're going to show you how to stretch it when you find some deficits.
Right, and not only how to measure it at home in a real practical way,
functional way,
that therapists
right.
do it. Oftentimes, therapists use a goniometer
Right.
to measure.
A linear protractor. That's what the engineers call it.
Say no more. Say no more. A linear
All right.
protractor, as we call it, is a goniometer. Can you lift your arm up? We're going
Sure.
to flex the shoulder, and we go like this, and you have to know where to put things. And we're at 137 degrees there.
And then we measure external rotation,
Right, and
internal rotation,
all those numbers.
extension.
What good are they, Bob?
I don't know, what are they good
Well,
for?
actually, insurance companies don't care so much about that. And as a matter of fact, the people who have the shoulder problem really don't care. What they want is function. They want to be able to use their shoulders. So there's two measurements that show function and are easy to do. Let's go through them.
By the way, you just caused goniometer sales to plummet.
I know.
Nobody's going to buy a goniometer anymore.
Don't worry, Bob.
All right,
We'll have
so we're
another
going to show
video.
on you, Brad?
Right. Right shoulder
Okay.
is my sore
Right
shoulder.
shoulder, sore
Right,
shoulder.
Put some tape on there so they know
All
that,
right.
Bob. This way you have a good visual. Red tape, inflamed
Where do you
arm.
want it, Brad?
Right here.
Right here.
Yep. Okay, so that's my sore arm. Okay, so the one thing you need to do with your shoulder, and is oftentimes limited with a sore shoulder, is can you get back and groom your hair,
Right.
or scratch your neck in the back, okay, like
Or
that.
unhook your bra. Oh, that's the other way.
Yeah, it's the other way, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what you do. With the good shoulder, you go back with your fingertips down your spine as far as you can go, and then you mark it.
With a piece of tape,
Okay.
marking how far he can go.
Now, therapists, what I do is I go back, I'm at, say, T4. And then,
Right.
then I document T4. Now, with the sore shoulder, I come up to here, and I might only get, oh, it hurts right there, Bob. Can you mark it?
So there we see probably about a 3-inch difference between the two.
So I might call that C7 because I'm right about C7, and a therapist will document it that. But then you can mark it like that. And now with cell phones, you can take a picture of it to hold it for
Sure.
history.
So you have somebody with you that could mark this
Right,
with you.
right. And then you measure it, write it down. Now the other one is, can you reach back, take your wallet out of your pocket?
Oh, you're
Can
doing
you
the good.
tuck
You're doing
in
the,
your-
doing the good one first.
Can you tuck in your shirt? Can you put your bra on in the back? Those are functional things that everyone needs to do. Well, men don't need to put the bras
Right.
on. Right? So you take your thumb, and I suggest to the patient, can you bring your thumb up your spine
As far as you can go.
you can go and stop right there.
By the way, Brad, that's not that far for a good arm.
I know. My shoulders.
me.
I know. My shoulders have been tight most of my life. Then you take the sore arm, and that's it. It hurts, Bob. I can't go any further. There. So this might be.
Now look at this. This is a foot difference.
Right. Big
And we
difference.
see that quite often.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Right. Sometimes they can't even get to there
Right.
with a sore shoulder. But now we know where we're at. Now we're going to show you some exercises to improve your range of motion.
And once it starts to improve, it's really motivating to see that you're passing the line.
Exactly.
That you're making gains.
Right.
And generally, the more motion, the less pain. That's kind of a rule
Right.
of thumb generally. Now, you're not going to want to stretch this to the point where it hurts.
Right.
Yeah, we're always going to keep pain in mind, right, Brad?
Exactly. As a matter of fact, if you got a rotator cuff severe strain or partial tear, these stretches may not be the thing to do until later on when things are healing up.
Right.
If you just have tight muscles, things are stiff after surgery or whatever it may be, these are stretches. If they create sharp pain, do not do them. This should only create a stretching pain that's not severe, and you feel better after you get done.
If you had just a recent injury and stuff, I would probably start off. Can we show just pendulum, Brad?
Sure.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, you're going to start off with the pendulum. This is the #1 go-to exercise for therapists.
Yep.
So you're going to go ahead and lean forward, and this is the involved shoulder, and you're just going to start letting it swing like this. And it's swinging like a pendulum. And you can go back and forth, and you can go in circles, but it's starting to loosen it up, and it's a kind of a sneaky way to get some motion. If I stop right here and stand up, look how high it really is.
Sure.
So that's a number one before you start actually the stretches.
Even doctors tell patients that, and
Yeah.
doctors oftentimes don't give recommendations on stretching and range of motion. They don't have time.
But they
for
love that pendulum one, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do. That's
So,
a common one.
All right, so now you're going to need, was that a fiber? Okay, Lonnie's waving at us.
I know it.
Now you're going to need some type of a pole, a stick, a PVC pipe.
Right. I've got a piece of PVC
broom,
pipe. Yeah.
right.
Dowling. Something about 3 foot long. It's best if it's smooth. That's why PVC pipe works great. It's cheap too. You can go to the hardware store and pick up 10 feet for $3.
Sure.
And cut a piece off. A good hardware store will cut it off for you right there.
I did. Last time I went to a hardware store, they cut it off for me.
All right, let's get to the exercise. Okay, this is what you do. You take the PVC pipe or the dowling, whatever you have, hold onto it there, go over your shoulder, and you're going to do this with either shoulder because we're going to work both directions. And I'm going to go like this and then reach behind me. Sometimes you need a helper because I can't see it. Bob, can you help me out? Because once you feel it, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Then you get a hold of it. And now this is my sore arm. Remember the red tape. And I'm going to gently go like this. And if I get to here, ow, it hurts, so I'm not going to go any farther. I'm going to go in the reasonably pain-free range. And after I do 10 of these, wow, it feels better. I can get way down to here. And then I'm going to stop. I'm going to do 10, maybe 15. I'm going to stop.
Let's say I can't even get my arm up that far. Can
Good
you
point.
just go ahead and maybe take it and start doing these?
Sure. Yep. Exactly.
Let's say you can't even get up to this point yet. Let's go the other direction.
Yep. So then, like Bob said, if you're not that point yet, we're just going to bring it up.
Right.
Using the strong hand to help and up to here.
So then once you're up to there, then you can then go to the next step.
Progress
Brad
to
was just
here.
showing. Yeah.
So that's to gain range of motion this way.
Right.
And now to get this to come up, then
Same position.
you take your good arm, and this will probably be easier.
Yeah.
If you're older, you just may not be able to do this.
Right.
It may not be an option. Okay, now help me out here, Bob. I can't. There.
This is a good one to do. This is probably, even of the two, probably the better one to do.
Right, I agree.
According to Mackenzie.
And I'm going to go up. Now you can see on the tape, I'm going to go up to where I was, and by the time I'm 7 or 8, it's feeling a little bit better, and I'm going a little bit higher.
He's going beyond.
And then you can do 10 to 15 and stop. And if it feels good when you're done, and a half hour, hour later, it still feels good, well, then I'm going to grab it again, and I'm going to go after it again, because it felt good as a result of, or as doing it, and as a result, it did not get sore and flared up.
Quite often, the instruction we'll give the patients is say the words pressure on,
Yep.
pressure off. It tells you how long to do it.
Right.
So he pulls up, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off.
That's a good point, Bob, because sometimes even in the clinic, I'll forget to tell them how long, and they'll come back and we'll review them, and they say, well, I've held it there for about 20 seconds, and it got sore, and well,
Exactly.
so it was my fault.
Let's show extension too, Brad. I think that's a good one.
Good
to do.
one, exact one. Again, simple cane or stick, PVC, and you can go both hands straight back like this.
Good posture, pressure on, pressure off.
So the good arm, again, helps the weak arm, the sore arm. The other one I like, Bob, is scratching your back with it, going up and down like this. It is good.
Oh, well, good for you. I don't like a scratch back.
Bob doesn't like this one, but I
No.
think it's great. I do it with patients. They like it
do
too.
a little cane dance too or something? I don't know. Or you never do that. How are we doing, Lonnie? Oh, we got. I don't think we're gonna make this one, Brad. So we can fix just about anything.
But a broken heart.
Folks, before you go, we were going to try something a little bit new here. Brad's gone already, off getting strong like bull, who knows. But we wanted to start showing a little bit of love towards some other YouTube channels that we enjoy. And also, in case you have a YouTube channel and you'd like us to mention it, drop us a comment below and we'll take a look at you and see what we can do. So anyway, the channel that we're going to mention today is the Psyche Truth, and I'll put the spelling down below. They have a lot of videos on massage, yoga, chiropractic, weight loss, psychology, how-to, fitness, workout, exercise. They got 1 million and some subscribers, and they do a good professional job. I especially like the videos on massage. So at the end here, I'm going to link to a bunch of their videos, and take a look and see what you think. By the way, This is my backyard. This is pretty amazing. This is December 3rd. And in Minnesota, this is almost unheard of, but you can see green grass yet. And that way back, that little mountain in the background there, that's called Sugarloaf. So, all right, folks, thanks again for watching us. We always appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll put that up here somewhere too.